Today we're going to travel about a 10-mile section of the New River Trail. And getting to Foster Falls from our starting point in Cumberland, Maryland was uneventful until the last 15 miles or so when we ended up on a goat path. This isn't the road, but it's pretty close to what it was like. Foster Falls is the New River State Park headquarters, and it's about halfway along the trail. At Foster Falls, you can rent bikes, canoes, kayaks, float tubes. It has shuttle services and guided horse rides. The first thing we decided to do was go down to the water and look for the Foster Falls. Well, we looked around and didn't see anything look like falls, so I'm not sure how it got its name. Southern Virginia's New River Trail is one of America's premier rail trails and has been designated as an official national recreation trail by the U.S. Department of the Interior. It's also a state park running through 4 counties along the New River. The New River Trail is 57 miles in length, and it runs along the side of the New River the majority of the way. For roughly 100 years, it was part of the Norfolk Southern era. But little remaining traffic by the 1980s witnessed its abandonment, and the right-of-way was donated to the state in 1986, forming today's trail. Just a short ride off the trail, you can go see the historic shot tower. It was used more than 150 years ago to make ammunition and is one of the few remaining shot towers in the U.S. You can also see this easily off Route 77. When you see the set of stairs that you think are going to nowhere, that's where you're going to want to take the little trail to the left to get down onto this little side road that will take you directly to the shot tower. It was pretty late in the afternoon when we got here, so there wasn't a soul in sight. Shot towers were designed and constructed to manufacture lead shot for firearms. At the top of the tower, a firewood furnace melted lead with arsenic, which was poured through a sieve, forming drops of lead corresponding to the size of the sieve. The lead droplets would fall 150 feet, become spherical, cool sufficiently to become rigid, and drop into a large kettle of water at the bottom of the tower, completing the cooling process and providing a soft enough landing to keep the shot from deforming. This shot tower is unique for a few reasons. Unlike most other shot towers, which were constructed of brick, this shot tower was built of limestone. And so this made the tower not only a strong structure, but it kept its interior temperature cool and consistent, improving the quality of the shot it produced. Since the lead needed to free fall around 150 feet to form proper shaped shot, they used the natural terrain to reduce the height of the tower they had to construct. By building the tower on the edge of a cliff and digging a vertical shaft 75 feet deep, they reduced the height required of the actual tower to 75 feet. One interesting fact is that the New River is one of the few rivers in the world that flows north. It starts near Blowing Rock, North Carolina, and flows about 324 miles through southwestern Virginia, eventually joining the Gauley River in West Virginia. One thing you've probably noticed about this trail is you're pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. So there were a couple of stops in the 10 miles where we could find a restroom, but there was no water and there weren't any restaurants. So you're not going to have any lunch and you're not going to have any drinks, but if you want to just get out and enjoy nature and ride a beautiful trail, this is it. Well, what do you think about this ride? I thought it was beautiful.
Oh, it was a very
Beautiful.
nice, it was a beautiful ride. Relatively smooth, pretty easy ride, but there was a lot of nice scenery along the river and bridges and the shot tower. It was an enjoyable ride.